I'm up here in the mountains at a place that I've built a couple of times before. I was never really quite happy with what I put in there, so I decided to tear it all down and completely redo it. And this is the land that I'm going to put it on. It's basically just some rocks here on the edge of the cliff. A really nice view, and right next to the missile silo where the missiles pop up. And I've been doing theme camps lately. I did a expedition tent camp in the swamps, and I've been working on tiny house. So I decided to do this one as a theme too. And the theme I decided to go with was Japanese style camp. So let's bring that in and take a look. And there's my camp. Basically two buildings. The bigger building there is the residential. And the little building over here is the workshops and vending areas. Got a weapons workbench here. Crops that you can harvest, cook on the stove. Got stash boxes, scrap boxes, a vending machine, an ammo box, a special machine which lets you change abilities. Got a jukebox there. Got my armor workbench here around the corner. And then over here is the residential building. I used a technique that I learned where else on YouTube to take a kitchen table and some footstools and merge them into the floor. So it looks like it's a little Japanese style dining area. And the beauty is since they're little benches, you can still sit on them even though they're merged into the floor. And it looks like you're sitting at ground level eating your dinner. I also used a technique that I learned before. All I could do was put objects on top of these bookshelves, but now I can merge objects down into them, like the ducks and the flowers. Just makes everything look nicer. There's my ally sitting down in her underwear.
How small these mountains would have looked from our ship.
Every time you bring the camp in, you have to reclothe them. Over here we have a kitchen area, and it actually functions. The coffee pot makes coffee that you can drink. You harvest the crops and cook them on your stove. You can store them in your ice box.
There you are. I was hoping you would stop by. Always
You can
puts a
get
smile
fresh
on my
water.
face.
The sink, you can wash whatever. And a little counter for breakfast. Cooking actually gives you benefits. When you eat foods in the game, it gives you certain boosts. These are actually famous weapons in the game. Then we go upstairs. We have our residential section. I guess it's all residential, the sleeping area. But I've got the bed, my allies workbench over there, television, my workbench here. Got a mannequin here that's got one of my favorite costumes on display, my Brotherhood of Steel Special Ops suit. My Tinker's workbench. Little stuffed animal. There's more. I just didn't have time to put them all in. Allies workstation. She was an astronaut when we found her, so I put her spacesuit on display right next to her little Mr. Pebbles the Astronaut Camp lamp. And we have the bathroom.
Sometimes I think I woke up in a pile of smoldering debris. And I met someone. A stranger. And over time, well, that stranger isn't a stranger anymore at all.
I know, let me by.
I don't
Then on the
believe
back
in
porch,
luck or fate or any of that.
you
But
have
I
Silo
do know
Charlie
that
where the missiles come out.
I wouldn't have changed a thing.
And I have a little bench there that I can sit. As I do more of these, I learn more techniques and I get more proficient. I suppose you could do a Viking style, pretty much similar. But that's my new mountain house, the Japanese style camp.